However, I think it's awesome because this next movie, I have some. It's more solid. Like the other one, my first film, if anybody cares, is like it was basically I'm out of college. I don't have a job. I don't have money. I want to do finally fucking make a film. I hate shorts. Shorts are dead.
Yeah.
Shorts are fun if you want to experiment. Like if you want to just do like this is not part of my vision or something that I really care about, but it's a fun thing I want to try out. Shorts are perfect for that. Whereas making a feature like that for me is a bit embarrassing because then it will be sort of in that like Hall of Fame, just like, oh yeah, this is my what was Coppola's movie that sucked with the kid?
Oh, is the one in New York
Yeah.
Stories?
Or no, I don't know
He
what the hell
did
I'm
he
talking
did a
about.
movie with his daughter that was basically Eloise at the Plaza. That was a
Yeah.
third of that movie that I'm thinking of. But
No, wasn't there one that's called Jack or something?
oh, Jack. Well, Robert Williams isn't really a kid, but in his head, he's a kid. You know, he's aging
Okay, okay,
rapidly.
okay.
That
No, dude.
movie ruled. I loved that movie when I was like 5.
Yeah,
It's
exactly,
horrible,
exactly.
though,
Yeah.
obviously.
So, anyways, I'm all over the place. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I would
So
like
you're
to
trying to make
experiment with
Jack?
shorts. I'm trying to make Jack. That's what I went to Greece and I made
You're
Jack.
playing Jack. You're just pretending to be a 8-year-old boy on the set, even though you're also directing. It's method acting.
Absolutely. It's everything. Well, there's a point though, and I'm sure you felt this too because I mean, you also do a lot of stuff in your movies. Like your crews are very small and by choice at first, but now it's sort of a decision, right? I mean, if you wanted to, you could expand and expand, but I think
Yeah.
you're keeping it like that because you like control. Same thing with me. However, there does come a point where it becomes too much. And I've finally reached that, meaning that on the next movie, I would love someone to just help me out with paperwork and shit like that because it was so
Yeah.
brutal to all the bookings and all the stuff and like they're trying to scam you at the car rental company and then oops well someone just fucking Fantuan you know what Fantuan is? It's like a
No.
Chinese delivery service. It's like Uber but Chinese. And
Okay.
then they have something like that in Greece as well. I'm assuming it's not called Fantuan, but they have the same colored blazers, whatever. Yeah, they just run into your car and then they're like, "What the fuck?" And then all that sort of stuff. Just small things like that. Just someone to be able to just tell them off a little bit.
No, you
It
absolutely that dude. That gives you so like helps you preserve so much energy to have
oh
an in
yeah,
between man or a fixer who will just deal with all that bullshit for you. Like for example, on this last shoot we did, I brought along one of my guys, an actor who also happens to be a filmmaker, likens himself, jack of all trades, and he's pretty good at a lot of that stuff. And I was just like,
nice.
okay, we need to fly you out for a day for one scene that you got to shoot as an actor. Do you want to
Yeah.
just like stay the entire time and take on this line producer role essentially? And just having him deal with the extras and deal with the main producer on the movie, so I don't have to continually do all that, really enhance my ability to direct and be able to
Mhm.
focus in the moment on the scene. And even Richie said that. Richie was like, it's good having you so present in this role and not balancing also being on camera or having to do this
Yeah.
like producer work because it does make a difference. It adds up, obviously. How big was your crew out in Greece for this new movie?
Not very big. And in the same way, everybody was really hauling ass. Meaning, like even the actors, there was no. In my head, it's always like actors are like this precious little like Pop Tart that you can crack easily, and that's a problem because
I
if
don't
you
know.
crack
Pop
them,
Tarts are
you're
known for
getting
cracking easily, though. They're pretty like durable.
Am I thinking of the wrong thing? The things you put in the toaster?
Maybe pop. Yeah.
You gotta lift more. What do you, Jay? You can't crack a Pop Tart?
Well, I know that's not what I was implying. I wasn't thinking of it toasted because when it's toasted, it gets melty. Then yes, of course you can break it quite easily. But it's not like the my go to thing. I would think like an egg. I would think
What?
a
Eggs are
nut,
super hard. All
like
right.
a
Well, anyway,
nutshell, maybe. I don't know. That's a crack a pop tart is not like an expression.
I'm trying to be cool and hip. I don't know these new.
It's very '90s kid of you. It's very millennial.
Yeah, I feel like a millennial sometimes.
You should mention Gushers or Fruit by
Yeah.
the Foot next. You got to
Well,
tie all
well,
these
yeah.
delicious junk foods in.
I just love yeah, oh, you said gushers. Shit. All right. Anyways, the crew was really small and everybody was hauling ass. So but then so yeah, the actors didn't get to have this like very royal preferential. They did get better, let's say, sleeping situations. Like they had full rooms and everything. We sort of had to scrunch around the because we were in this old house from the 1800s. Um, that was built actually in that part of Greece during the Ottoman occupation, where the only part of Greece that was free was that peninsula. Like the entirety of Greece was under Ottoman occupation, but they were free, and that meant they had like no government basically, or very little government, just like a governor they had to report to, which meant that basically neighbors were doing mini civil wars against each other and building towers. So it's basically like this house on top of a olive farm, let's say, and it's huge. It overlooks
Wow.
so much. On one side, there's the whole the rest of the mountainsides, and then the other side is the sea. It was terrific, but the house was still not very big for how many people we were. So all that to say that we were it was me, my best friend in the entire world now, who I am blood brothers with, called Pantelis. He's a sound recordist in Greece. And Matteo, who you met at the Mass State
Yes,
Lottery screening,
that's
famously
right.
puked himself and within the first 5 minutes of your movie. Uh, and then and but he's also obviously a great guy, and he was instrumental. And then the two actors who were Mariana, who worked in my first movie, and then Byron, who you also know from
Byron
Marty
from
Supreme.
this episode. Yes.
Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, it was just us, and then from there, a ton of people. We met this guy called Petros who knew everybody in town. So he owned like one of the restaurants, and then we like, because we were trying to cast and like even look into Facebook's like expats in Greece and everything, nothing worked because people just don't care. It's a small town, man. It's like tiny, where there's no addresses even. Like if you want to send a letter there, you have to say the name of the town and last name, and that's how you get like the letter to someone. Like that's
Wow.
that's how small and but it's beautiful. And so yeah, it was just them, and we're like, fuck, we can't find any extras, we can't find anything. We're screwed. This is going to be another piece of shit movie. It's going to be The Whale. We're going to be The Whale. It's going to be us in a room, four people in a room, just talking for $10 million. But really, the guy was just like, oh, how many do you need? I was like, I don't know.